What's up, guys? We are back with our NFL Week 8 picks.
Yeah,
Um,
what week is it?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it's week 8.
first game, get into it. Thursday night, tomorrow night. Ravens, Bucks, Buccaneers were literally. I don't know how they're a favorite other than being home. I know the Ravens, I don't think they're the best team either. They struggle to put points up late in games and stuff, but the Buccaneers literally have not put up any offense in the last like 4 or 5 weeks. I like the Ravens spread here all
Yeah,
day.
I like the Ravens as well here.
I'm
Probably take Ravens money line.
or yeah, sorry, I'll click the money line. Putting a bet on
Um
it too for you guys listening. I'm putting my unit behind the Ravens.
yeah, the Ravens, especially on a short week, Lamar's hard to prepare for. Being the dual threat quarterback and just how quick he is, he's hard to stop, and I think he'll lead the Ravens to a victory here.
I just have a hard time seeing Brady put up enough points to like just take the game away from them. If he could only put
Yeah.
three up against the Panthers, so next one we got the Broncos at the Jags. Jags kept it really close with the Colts, but got kept it or sorry, yeah, they kept it really close with the Colts. Um,
Giants.
oh, sorry, Giants, and then they got kept in the game due to the refs in that one. We like the Jags -2. What's your thoughts on this game?
Yeah, it's in London. The Jags always playing. They have been playing a game in London for the past, I don't know how long, but they're used to it. I like them to take advantage of that experience, and I like them to get the win here. Don't know if Russell's starting or not, but that doesn't seem to matter. I think their offense sucks either way. So Jags -2.5.
Right. Next one, Eagles at the Steelers. I like the Eagles spread here for -10.5 points. Not that I, no, that's a great, not a phenomenal number, but Kenny Pickett turned the ball over a lot in the last game. Eagles should take advantage of those turnovers pretty fast, run the ball down their throats, and will hold most of the game's possession or time of possession. I like them plus -10.5 here.
Yeah, the turnovers will be huge in this game. Eagles have a good secondary. Darius Slay,
Slay!
Gardner Johnson, whatever his name is. And yeah, if they can cause some turnovers, I like them to win by 11 or more in here in this one.
Next one, we got Miami at the Lions. I just think the speed of Tyreek, Jalen, just their Mozart. That's a fast offense for the Lions to be dealing with here. They let up a lot of points. They could stay in it, down just firing off, but the Dolphins have a pretty good defense. The Vikings got pretty neutralized by them. I don't think that Lions are be putting up big numbers here, so I like -3.5 for the Dolphins.
Yeah, I'd probably buy a half a point to make it -3. I like the Dolphins here. I just think the Lions' offense, they struggled last week turning the ball over. I think they had 5 turnovers against the Cowboys. That's not a recipe for success. I think the Dolphins' offense will take advantage of that this week.
Detroit isn't a recipe for success. Anyway, next
That is
game.
true.
Next game, we got the Patriots at the Jets. You just told me behind the scenes that Bailey Zappi will not be starting this game. Mac Jones will be back in that starting position. In my opinion, I think still they should be going with Zappi a little bit more. I'd say playmaker ability in Zappi's game, but
Yeah, I think he gives their offense a little more spark.
he didn't have many second half points. But also when the Bears are going on 10-minute drives down the field, like it kills the offense's momentum, and I think that took away from their offense. But you didn't say the pick here.
Yeah, I like the Jets +2.5. Being the underdog at home in this one, they're on a roll. Both the New York teams are on a roll, and I'll continue to ride with both of them. Yeah, the Patriots, they're not blowing anyone away right now. I just think the Jets D line will be able to get the Jones, and the offense will do just enough to win.
Right, the left tackle Trent Brown or something was playing horrible for the Patriots the other night too.
Yeah, he had like 4 penalties.
Next one. We got the Bears at the Cowboys. I'll let you just start off by talking about this one.
Yeah, the line just moved down to +9. It was at +9.5. It's tough for me to say. Only time I went against the Bears was last week when they had their by far best offensive week and played well defensively as well. If they play like they did last week, I could see them pulling the upset, but I'll go with the Cowboys in this one.
Yeah, it's a tough one. Yeah, the Bears
Just
showed
think
out.
Micah Parsons and Dexter Lawrence or whatever their other
Demarcus
not
Lawrence.
Dexter, yeah,
Yeah,
Demarcus Lawrence.
I don't think that he's gonna be able to. Justin Fields be able to juke Demarcus Lawrence or Micah Parsons out of his shoes 6 times. Like I think the
The
Patriots.
Eagles played well against the Cowboys in the first half offensively.
Yeah, I mean the Patriots too. They just completely abandoned containing Justin Fields too, and they were sprinting at him, which led to like the 10-yard gains on third down. And I mean the Bears on third down were doing crazy. So we'll see how that one goes. But -9.5. Oh, I just got switched I think to 9.5. But
Yeah.
um, next one, Cardinals at the Eagles. Still, the Cardinals just lack consistency. You might have to remind me what game they just came off of, but Vikings are coming off their bye week, and
They had the Thursday night game with the Saints.
that's right. That was an ugly game. I mean, some fortunate interceptions, just some gimme plays, but also let up some big yardage plays.
Yeah.
Vikings should struggle with DeAndre Hopkins in this game. Probably let up some points to him, but overall they still aren't really working that great. And Vikings -3.5 is a good number.
Yeah, I like them as well. I like their. I'd probably even go first half money line. They tend to play well in the first half. Cardinals have been struggling in the first half, besides last week when they put up 25 in the second quarter.
Right.
That was due to two pick sixes within a minute of the of each other. So if Cousins does not do that, I like the Vikings -3.5 or the first half money line.
You know, I agree. Next one, we got the Panthers at the Falcons. Panthers beating the Bucks, but once again, just kind of like Bucks not really as credible of a team in my opinion. Kind of higher in the power rankings than even I would label them. Low energy there too, and Falcons coming off a loss against the Bengals. Joe Burrow had a big game, especially throwing the ball deep. I don't think you're gonna have that same skill set here in PJ Walker. Falcons are a little more fast, athletic. I like their spread here at -4.
Yeah, their last week was their first loss against the spread. I think they'll bounce back here against the division opponent, the Cardinals, and win by four or more.
Might be the
So,
first time they've been favorites in the spread too. I don't think they have been before.
I believe so.
Anyway, next one we got Raiders at the Saints. Obviously we talked about the Saints with the Cardinals and the Raiders just winning against the Texans. And didn't you say they put up like 18 points in the fourth quarter in that game?
They put up 21 in the fourth quarter. One was a pick six, and the other were long drives with Josh Jacobs. He kind of dominated in that game. The Texans' run defense was horrible.
I have no idea how healthy the Saints defense is going to look for this game. Like Lattimore was out. They didn't look good at all versus the Cardinals. The over 49.5 here looks really good. The Raiders don't really have a good defense either. So going the other way, the Saints may be able to put up some big yardage plays. And I like this one to be score 50 points or more.
And if Jameis Winston or even Andy Dalton, they're bound to throw an interception and put the Raiders in good field position, most likely. So that will cause more points to happen as well. So I do like the over in this one.
Right. Next one, Titans at the Texans. Titans they just beat the Colts, correct? 19
Yeah,
to 9.
19 to 10. 19-10, they had a pick six in that game as well.
Yeah, Titans should be the better team here. Pretty basic breakdown. More skill positions, bigger players. I like the
Yeah,
Titans.
I go against Derrick Henry this week in my fantasy league, and I'm not looking forward to it because the Texans just gave up 143 yards and 3 touchdowns to Josh Jacobs. So I think Derrick Henry will have himself a day as well.
He really hasn't broken too many big runs this year, but he's still just a big body dude to stop. So be tough.
Yeah, especially if they stay committed to the run game in the fourth quarter. It'd be tough to stop.
Right. Next one we got the Giants at the Seahawks. I they just keep making the Giants the underdogs. I know they're away from home. That's one of the main reasons, but Dable's got him going. I really like the way they're using Daniel Jones, like not just forcing him to be a pocket passer. He's good in that RPO on like third and mid range or short, where he can just run for 10 to 15. Hard to tackle if he's going to be up there, and the Giants +3 looks like a great number.
Yeah, the Seahawks put up 37 points against the Chargers. Chargers turned the ball over quite a bit. The Seahawks run game kind of dominated as well. Kenneth Walker got a 75-yard touchdown run at the end of the game. I think the Giants run D will contain Kenneth Walker, not stop, but contain. And I like the Giants at +3 here as well.
Agree. Next one, we got the Commanders at the Colts. We got one of the shit bowls going on. Commanders just beat the Packers, but it was overall a horrible game. Tyler Heineke threw a pick six, wasn't super accurate. Came down and won, but really the Packers just lacked offense. Kind of a hard
Special
game to
teams
call.
muffin punts.
And under 39.5 is what I'm seeing.
Yeah, these two quarterbacks in this game, Sam Ellinger, Taylor Heineke, not the best, I would say. Ellinger, this will be his first start as in the regular season, so he'll probably struggle to start out with. I was kind of confused why they didn't go with Nick Foles. I mean, because he
It's
has that chemistry with Frank Wright.
might be an under assumption that they're not going to do much this season and taking a try on somebody like the Steelers are with Kenny Pickett in a way.
I don't think you're getting much with Ellinger besides the running ability, but I like the under.
Agree. Next one we got the 49ers at the Rams. I know you made me you told me off last time how the 49ers are going to own the Rams, and I guess they still do. That Rams offensive line is just still shuffled around, injured, doing crappy. Matt Stafford's got no time to throw. Their run game doesn't do anything. 49ers, though, Jimmy G, low football IQ when he's under pressure. Could be dicey, but -1.5 for 49ers looks good.
Yeah, the Rams are coming off a bye week, and the 49ers kind of got killed by the Chiefs. I think the 49ers will bounce back. Although the Rams had another week to prepare, this will probably be, this is at LA, but more 49er fans will most likely be there. So I like them to win this here as well.
Yeah. Next game, Bills at the Packers. Got to take the Bills spread here. The Packers offense is similar to the Tom Brady situation. They just can't put up points right now. I don't know if the Bills will be able to get many of their deep ball plays going because the Packers safeties seem to play very deep in the passing game, and they don't seem to let up a lot of large yardage passing plays. But over time, they should be able to drill away at this score until they hit this number, I would assume.
Yeah, I think the Bills defense will be able to stop the Packers offense, and then the Bills offense will do their thing. So I like them to win by 11 or more.
Next, we have to finish it off. We have Bengals the Browns. It's a tough one to call. The Browns have been playing really weird games lately. They've been in, but also out of a couple. And the Bengals, I know, just came off a high scoring game, but I still just don't think their run game's that great. Joe Burrow's been under pressure in a lot of his games. I mean, this is really a story of turnovers. I think if whoever gets the turnover battle in this game would probably win it. But the Browns +3.5, they could keep this one close, sack Joe Burrow, stop the run game, and use their own and possibly win this.
Yeah, these divisional games are always pretty close, um, especially being the underdog here at home. I got to go with the Browns. I think their D line. Hopefully, we'll be able to get to Burrow, cause a turnover too, and pull off a victory here, or lose by 3.
Yeah. All right. Well, these are all the NFL picks for this week. Again, one of them we're gonna bet already. Ravens minus 105 or whatever. 1 unit play. Video tomorrow for UFC betting. Got a couple down on the Instagram for you guys for that one. And anything
Yeah,
else?
dicey week, but we'll make it work as we always do.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Peace.